What a day for Indian badminton. We just witnessed an absolutely epic showdown at the Australian Open, where our very own Lakshya Sen pulled off a sensational victory against Chinese Taipei's Chou Tien Chen. This wasn't just any match. This was a battle of World Championship bronze medalists, and it lived up to every bit of the hype. Let's break down this incredible semi-final clash that had us all on the edge of our seats. The match, held at the iconic Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre, was a true roller coaster of emotions. Lakshya Sen, currently India's top-ranked men's singles player at world number 14, was up against the formidable world number 6, Chou Tien Chen. On paper, Chou was the higher-ranked player, the second seed of this BWF Super 500 tournament. But as we know, rankings often go out the window when these two titans meet. The first game started with Chou Tien Chen asserting his dominance right from the get-go. He stormed to a 4-0 lead and controlled the pace beautifully. Lakshya seemed to be struggling a bit, especially with some uncharacteristic errors at the net. Chou capitalized on this, maintaining his lead and comfortably taking the opening game, 21-17. At this point, the pressure was squarely on Lakshya's shoulders. Losing the first game against a player of Chou's caliber is always a tough mountain to climb. But if there's one thing we know about Lakshya Sen, it's his fighting spirit. He came into the second game with a renewed focus. He tightened up his play, and even though Chou initially led 7-4, you could see a shift in the momentum. Lakshya fought back tenaciously, leveling the score at 9-9. He then managed to nudge ahead, taking a 2-point lead into the mid-game interval. It was a clear signal that he wasn't going down without a fight. The second half of this game was pure, nail-biting drama. Chou Tien Chen, demonstrating his own world-class skills, erased Lakshya's lead, and the score was soon tied at 12-12. He then went on a roll, turning a 14-17 deficit into a 20-18 lead. This was it. Chou had 3 match points. For most players, that would be the end of the road. But not for Lakshya Sen. In an incredible display of mental fortitude and sheer skill, he dug deep and saved all 3 match points. He clawed his way back, pushed the game to extra points, and ultimately snatched it, 24-22. The crowd went wild, and just like that, the match was headed for a decider. Going into the third and final game, the momentum had completely swung in Lakshya's favor. You could feel the energy shift. He was riding the high of that spectacular comeback, while Chou seemed a bit rattled. Lakshya came out all guns blazing, racing to a commanding 7-2 lead. His shots were finding the lines, and Chou started to make unforced errors. The Indian shuttler carried a healthy 11-6 advantage into the final break and never looked back. He maintained his composure, controlled the rallies, and sealed the deal with a confident 21-16 victory. The entire match lasted a grueling 86 minutes, a testament to the physicality and mental strength required at this elite level. This victory is huge for Lakshya. It marks his 4th win against Chou Tien Chen in their 8 encounters, continuing a fascinating rivalry. Many of you might remember their tight semi-final at the Hong Kong Open earlier this year, which Lakshya also won in a thriller. This win in Sydney proves that he has the measure of one of the world's best players. This victory propels Lakshya into his 2nd final of the 2025 BWF World Tour season. He previously finished as a runner-up at the Hong Kong Open and has been consistently performing well, reaching to other semi-finals, including at the Kumamoto Masters just last week. This consistency is exactly what we want to see as he continues to climb the world rankings. With this win, Lakshya Sen is now the last Indian standing in the Australian Open. He had to beat his compatriot Ayash Shetty in the quarterfinals to get here. Unfortunately, our top-seeded men's doubles pair, Chirag Shetty and Saitwik Rankireddy, had an unexpected quarterfinal exit on Friday. So now, all of India's hopes are pinned on Lakshya, So, what's next? In the grand final on Sunday, Lakshya Sen will face either another player from Chinese Taipei, the world number 12 Chen Yilin, or Japan's Yushi Tanaka, who is ranked 26th. Regardless of who he faces, it's going to be another tough battle. But after a performance like the one we saw today, Lakshya will be brimming with confidence. He has shown that he can handle pressure, save match points, and outlast top opponents in long drawn-out battles. We are so incredibly proud of Lakshya Sen for this phenomenal performance. It was a masterclass in resilience and determination. We'll be cheering him on in the final, hoping he can go all the way and clinch the Australian Open title. What did you think of the match? Let me know your favorite moment in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more badminton updates. Thanks for watching, and come on Lakshya.